I was a climber for 20 years. The things you see on that wall, only birds see. You see little swifts flying into rocks, right where you're putting your gear in, you know? And you can hear the babies peeping in there. I mean, you see little tree frogs in little hanging gardens in springs, you know, 1,000 feet off the deck. You know, there's no way in hell somebody standing on the ground can see any of that stuff. Well, I was born and raised here in San Diego. As a kid, all I wanted to do was play. I was running around barefoot all summer and having to put shoes on to go to school. My dad was a great influence with me getting interested in hiking and then climbing. My childhood was great. I met my wife Jennifer at General Dynamics. We were both working in this computer room.
And we were just pals for quite a while. We just hung out. We'd go have breaks together and...
I was always interested.
Yeah. I didn't know it, but he was pursuing me.
She finally gave in, you know, that's what I think.
One thing led to another. Next thing you know, we were getting married.
We were married at the San Diego Mission. It was a grand day. Next to seeing my kids born, it was one of the best days of my life. She's a great mom. She's awesome.
He plays hard and he works hard. We woke up that morning and we played tennis for like 4 hours with Jesse, and we just had a really good time. And then he was going to go up and work on the climbing jip up in Torrance.
I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad. In sickness and in health.
I woke up in the trauma center.
And he says, the doctor says I'll never walk again. But you think, yeah, you will. You know, it's okay, everything's gonna be okay.
I cried every day for months.
The only time that I would really cry and lose it was in the shower in the morning. When you start thinking about things and the water just kind of washes the tears away, and then you start your day over again.
And whenever I felt sorry for myself, she'd just put her forehead in mine and tell me it was okay.
When Steve went to Sharp Hospital, he could start getting strong.
But you could feel his struggle, and he was angry sometimes, he was mad, he was sad, but he would also talk about what he was grateful for.
My family and friends made me realize how much they love me. Them loving on me was just awesome. They never batted an eye. They were just coming to visit Daddy.
Steve did have tremendous family support, but he still had a long road to recovery.
As a quad, you have no trunk. You know, I could move from my chest up, and that's it. I couldn't push a wheelchair because my arm was still healing. I couldn't even roll over. I was in terrible shape. Jackie was one of my therapists, kind of a no-fuss kind of gal. I mean, she would get down there and look at you and want you to do whatever she wanted you to do, but she was never going to let you not do it.
Okay, let's try it again.
As time goes on and you see improvement, those baby steps mean a lot.
Yes, you got it.
So those little gains are incredibly important, really, because it really fosters hope, because if you do some little thing that you couldn't imagine being able to do when you were in a bed in rehab, that you're suddenly able to do, that just keeps you going, just keeps you moving ahead.
To the staff at Sharp Rehab, I would like to say thank you very much. You did me right, and I'm grateful for all you did. I wasn't the best patient, I know that. I love you guys. That's all I can say. When it was time for me to go home, it was great. It was awesome.
But what are we going to do now?
I didn't know what I was going to do. So I decided I better get busy living.
Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you build a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. Hey, the only way you can know, you give it all you had. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I swear I lived.
Today, Stephen Jean Muse is my husband and a good dad who still likes to play, and that's a good thing.
Steve Muse is a rugged adventurer, but underneath it all, his heart is what you love about Steve.
Oh, honey, you've done so much for me. I'm very grateful. Thank you. It's hard to get words out, but I love you very much.
You know I love you. And I'm glad you're still here.
I can't do a lot of things by myself, but I can do things with others. That's allowed me to do some great adventurous things. I guess that's what I've learned about myself, is being able to ask and allow people to help me.
Creatures of my dreams raise up and dance with me. Now and forever, I'm
I was home. There's life after getting knocked down a few notches. I feel lucky. I think my life has been pretty extraordinary.